Raise your hand if you have talked really bad about yourself. Come on, everybody raise their hand. I know you've done it. I've done it too. Spent most of my life doing it, as probably you have too, especially if you're a woman over 40. Let's stop shaming ourselves. Let's stop berating ourselves. Let's stop talking the way we talk. Like, again, we would never talk that way to somebody else. Why do you keep doing it to yourself? That is the question. I find myself hearing things like the thoughts that I think, and I'm like, why are you saying that to yourself? That's so mean. What's going on? Right? And it truly does come from some wound that we're carrying around, some childhood trauma, maybe something somebody said. I haven't looked at my podcast stats in a long time, and a company had reached out to me wanting to sponsor my podcast, which they're very aligned in what I promote, and I'm thinking about it. But I went in and checked my stats on my podcast, and I don't always see the reviews because it depends on where you're putting podcast reviews. It may not show up in my feed, and I have quite a few positive, lovely reviews. And then there's like one or two that's like, and that's okay. They're allowed to have their opinion. The thoughts that were going in my head were like, you know, you're doing something wrong. There's something wrong with your podcast. There's something that these people are picking up on that you're not seeing, right? And, you know, for me, it all comes down to you're not good enough, right? I feel like I've been operating on that for a very long time, and I recognize that probably will always be there in the background. But again, it's me recognizing, oh, okay, I'm just getting pulled into this wound that I have. Doesn't mean it's true, right? Maybe I am good enough. I'm sure you have some version of that running through your head, and I want to tell you that's an optional thought. You do not need to subscribe to that. It's totally optional. You get to think whatever the heck you want to think. There are no thought police. There are no belief police. No one is coming inside of your head and being like, you can't think that. That's not true, right? But that's what our primitive brain tells us. You're not good enough. Why would you want to try to do XYZ? Why would you want to try to make I'm talking about me. Why would you want to try to make your podcast worldwide? Why would you want to try to climb the ranks so everyone gets to hear this message? Even though there's some people that don't resonate with it, and that's okay. They'll find their person. But if you have found me and you like this content, hit that follow button, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day.